Hey guys, I've been having an awesome time incorporating the Parawing learning curve into my downwinding, and I just wanted to share a few thoughts. This is a 3 meter from Ozone, and it's been working great. It's intuitive, easy to learn, and it gets you up and out there. Stowing it away is a little bit more of an advanced maneuver because you have to do things while up on foil and reading the bumps. So I think that, the fact that you can get up doesn't necessarily mean you can pack it away and everything when you're learning. But what I want to talk about in this video is safety for open ocean downwinding. I think if you can't downwind with a stand-up paddleboard and a sup, you shouldn't be taking a parawing out far offshore. I'm talking, miles out and clearing big headlands, going across bays and doing open ocean downwinding, because the wind is just not reliable. Parawings rely on the wind to be able to get up. The more that you downwind, you realize that the wind is not predictable, it's not reliable. Sometimes it completely shuts off during runs, or it could even switch into a headwind where it goes offshore. In order to be safe with downwinding, we usually have a paddle and we have the skills to back our abilities, and if the wind completely dies, there's still bumps, and so you can use the paddle to get up and get yourself home. If that happened with a parawing, you would be screwed and you would be stuck in the middle of the ocean. So for parawingers that are getting into it, stay close to shore. Just do little out and backs where you're going upwind with the parawing and then coming back downwind, or stay close to shore if you have side shore wind. If you want to incorporate it into your downwinding for far offshore runs, which is totally fun, but you got to have the downwinding sup skills to be able to reliably get yourself home. So some of the things to make that safe that I've discovered in my first 3 runs is I've been taking a paddle. So this is a 3-piece paddle from Black Project. You can either secure it with electrical tape or various straps, and I put a little bit of foam on the bottom to pad that little sharp bit at the bottom so it doesn't poke my vest. But I put the paddle facing out, so this is a nice secure unit. It's not going anywhere. Everything is contained. I'll go ahead and slide this into the back pocket of my Vycobi V4 vest, and I'll use this little rubberized tie to secure it between the 2 shoulder straps. Once I've done that, this whole unit is very secure and a single unit. So when you're wearing it on your back, the padding keeps this out and back away from your head so you can prone paddle. And if you were to ever fall going super fast, there's nothing that's going to get stabbed you, because this is beyond your head and everything is out and away from you and secure, and the bottom is all padded there. That's a key component. When you bring extra gear, you want to make sure that it's not making it more dangerous, it's making it safer. Another key is paddle vest, high visibility. And the next thing is communication. Communication is key. This is a Fidlock waterproof case. Put your phone in there. This is the midi size, and I attach it with kite line to make sure it's not going to come off. Those little clips and whatever are not reliable. Use, what we really trust in kiteboarding is kite line. Secure it to the strap, and then it's going to be there. If there's anything else you want to attach, like your headphones or whatever, these are great to put a little lark's head on there. This is also awesome for communication. There's a little button on here. You can take calls while up on foil. If the Coast Guard's trying to call you, or your buddies want to let you know that they broke their paddle or something happened, communication is key. We also share our location with all our friends on Find My if you have an Apple phone, and that's really helpful to just not even have to talk to someone, to just know and check in on them. This has been working great. The idea is that you leave this in here and you never use it until you need it. So this is secure and in there, it's not bothering you, and then you can go downwind to your heart's content in the open ocean with the parawing, knowing that if the wind does completely die and you get shut down, you can pack this up and pull this out and then paddle up and get home. So hope that helps as a few safety tips if you want to start downwinding with a parawing and back your abilities to go in the open ocean with a paddle. This is key. This is also means you got to be on a downwind sup that's big enough to paddle up. So I use a 7.2 by 19 105 Flying Cat from Lift, and that works great for parawinging. It's been super fun, yet I also know I can paddle up on the same foil with that, and I think that's a key component. This is for wanting to use the parawing and no paddle. I also have seen my buddy Grant, he's learning how to downwind paddle, but using the Parawing to augment his learning process. So he uses this to get out to the run line, and you know, so he doesn't have to cut off the beginning. He's goofy foot and he's still learning, so he wants to get out in those good bumps. So what he's doing is actually a different setup. He uses this to get out, and then he comes down, packs it up, and then he brings a full-size paddle. This is an example of kind of what he's doing. He's taking a leash. This one is taken off of, I think, a Cloud9 Anchorman leash, and he's putting that over his back, over his vest, like this is a sling, just parawinging out, and then stopping, taking this off, and then learning how to downwind sup. So another option for people who want to incorporate the pocket rocket into their downwinding, whether it's a learning process and you're learning to downwind sup, or you're already advanced at downwind supping and you want to incorporate the parawing to get around headlands, to improve your run lines, to get out to where you're going to be able to go down the barrel. So no matter what the wind direction is, you can use that parawing to get out to where then you can just turn and ride the swells all the way back without having to cut, which to me, that's the biggest advantage of the Parawing. I can already downwind sup, getting up's not a problem. I really actually like holding the paddle in my hands versus not having a paddle in my hand. So I would actually like to try this, get up with the Parawing to get out to the run line, and then try this like Grant's been doing. But yeah, so I think it's an awesome tool, but don't be irresponsible. Don't go far offshore with a Parawing without the skills to back it up and get home. If you want to ride a small little mid-length and not bring a paddle, stay close to shore. That's still totally fun. Do laps. I'm really excited to try a harness and incorporate that into shorter runs, but when you're far offshore, it's just not safe and it's irresponsible. So practice safe downwinding and have a blast. It's an awesome tool. Use it safely. All right, thanks guys.